A question that I was recently asked is, can you just get the yarn straight from the bobbin onto the niddy noddy? And yes, if you've been following my account for a while, I am taking a risk and I'm saying the name of this magical device and hoping that I don't get B-A-N-N-E-D. Okay, so let's give it a shot and let's see what happens. Whenever I am not currently working on my yarn, I'm taking a break because it's still in progress, I wrap it around the tension peg a couple times. So I'm going to go ahead and undo that. And you see that it is still through the orifice and through the flyer. Okay. All of my tension is still on as well. So here's what would happen if I left all of that as is and tried to get it onto the niddy noddy. Let me scoot that back for a better angle, right? Like, you're gonna have all of that tension still on it. So definitely it would slow me down compared to if you saw my other video where I move it onto the Lazy Kate where there's no tension and I'm able to do this really quickly. Okay, so next, let's go ahead and see if I take it out of the orifice and I just leave it on the flyer. Okay. You're still gonna have all of that tension that's still on, so it still is going to be slower. Okay, now what if I took it out of the flyer? Right? A bit easier to work with, but you still have all of that tension that is on your bobbin. So still slow me down compared to removing it. But I guess it's up to your preference or not, how you would like to work with your wheel. So the next test is I'm going to go ahead and remove the tension and try that. Okay, so my tension is off. Now I'm getting much more of that Lazy Kate, no tension experience while I'm doing this. So, long story short, or maybe not so short, you can definitely do it, but you do need to at least remove your tension so that you're getting a similar speed. And, you know, if you're in a situation where maybe you don't have other bobbins or you are wanting to use the same bobbin right away, you know, this makes perfect sense. In this situation where I was demonstrating, you know, that would make, you know, a good choice to do it that way, where you're moving it onto the Lazy Kate, is, you know, you want to do other spinning. You aren't ready to get it over on to your niddy noddy just yet. So you just want to have, you know, at least one other bobbin that you spin. Then yeah, definitely you'd want to take that off, get it out of the way, and keep spinning if you're in the, you know, if you're doing something where you're in the mood to be spinning multiple bobbins. Another use case would be if you want to ply multiple strands of yarn together, then that would make sense to get it off of the flyer and onto the Lazy Kate. Thanks again for the question. I truly appreciate it, and I hope that this video was detailed enough so that you can make an informed decision about how you prefer to work with your yarn.